Good morning, church. We are Meredith and Andrew Greene, and we have two wonderful daughters, Nora and Parker, who is 6 and 3, and we are here to talk about stewardship. As of last month, we have been attending Myers Park for 4 years. We found this church after a Google search for affirming churches in Charlotte. And from the first time we stepped foot on campus, it felt like home for us. It didn't hurt that our first Sunday was in Heaton Hall and Ben's sermon was on Dolly Parton. That spoke to my East Tennessee roots.
We came to this church, as I crushed my wife's toes, in search of a spiritual community that was explicit in its belief in a big God with an all-inclusive love. What we didn't know is we were getting a place where we would grow our family, find a support system, and most importantly, develop both in our faith and challenge our comfort zones. I don't know if you did the math, but 4 years ago was October of 2019. So we got all of about 4 solid months of relationship building here before COVID hit the U.S. Even still, those relationships allowed us a network to navigate social distancing and working from home, to further grow our understanding of systemic racial injustices, to engage virtually with leaders of the church for Bible studies and happy hours, and eventually support us in welcoming Parker, our pandemic pregnancy, to the world. Since then, this church has continued to challenge our faith, challenge us in our faith and our belief of what impact a community of believers can have in this world, particularly in a country where so many toxic ideologies exist that seek to carve more people out of the presence of God's love rather than into it. We give to this church knowing that we are investing in building a bigger table for all of humanity. We know we're helping address the many programs and needs that exist right here in this city, and we know we're ensuring a place like this exists for our girls and all the people we can reach now and into the future. And even though we give financially, I love that this church continues to challenge our understanding of sharing our gifts and resources. Just this past Wednesday at Mosaic Wednesdays, Reverend Blackshire expanded our understanding of benevolence, charity, and mutual aid. He's not just a linguist on seeds and foresight. If you haven't attended community night on Wednesday nights, shameless plug here for that. But the challenge is not just to give out of obligation or habit, but to truly sit with those who are hurting, to put ourselves in the path of those who are in need and be the hands and feet of Jesus. So thank you, Reverend Blackshire, for that convicting message. However you choose to give today, do it knowing that we go further when we go together.